Yeah.
Well, your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of the fire, and you light my morning sky, burning love, just a hunk of burning love, woo, just a hunk of burning love, woo. Right. Peanut butter banana. Oh man, I had to Facebook stalk Pete to see if tonight was going, and that song came on. I was like, I was thinking Full House because he always like, and he gets the twins mixed up. He's like, well, Nikki likes Elvis, so is it Nikki or Alex? He's like, it's just a hunk of stinky cheese. It's just a hunk of stinky cheese. It's not that funny, but it doesn't matter because like John Stamos is the hottest one on that show.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Coral Best is here. Coral is here.
Coral? Oh snap!
What's up, Coral?
Mumsley. Oh, the assist!
Don't even start, dude.
I started. I've been gone for 2.5 weeks, and I totally miss all you fuckers. I always forget to do this, so now I'm gonna plug in the beginning. Everybody, check out Matthew McCarran Am I Making Sense podcast. That thing was fire. Not even. I just listened to the one he did with Sean Gibbs. Killer. Yeah. And where's Tommy Feldman? Man, his show is so fun to do. I would have went 5 hours.
It is.
I would have went for days, but he was already tired of me, and I don't blame him. I'm tired of me. So thank you for tolerating me, you guys. And Melanie plugged her show on there. Melanie going with the Mel Michelle now, using the porn name.
There you go.
But you have to keep the glasses on forever. Dudes are totally into glasses. Don't ever take them off, because you could be like, oh, are you into glasses? They like them fogging up, and it's a total fetish thing. I'm not even kidding. You too, Uncle Vic. You keep them glasses on. You, Uncle Vicodin, you keep them glasses on. You sexy what I say? Hey. Oh, he can do the eyebrow thing though. Oh shit. Oh man, I totally missed you guys. I didn't even know where I can say this much. I'm the clit commander, okay? I am the clit commander. You see this fucking face? That's what's up. And my wife bought me this, and I earned it. Fucking earned that shit. Well, cause growing up, you take your going into whatever you think you're gonna be doing. You hear, oh, guys are bad at this. Guys don't do that. So I was like, well, I better learn how to do all these things right. And I still only last a minute or two, but I'm like, well, I'll do the 4. I'll learn all the stuff, So I don't want to be someone's joke later. Oh, he didn't know how to I always got a callback for a second audition wherever I was. I didn't do one night stands, but I don't anyway, because this is getting personal, but I don't care. I can never function on the first night. It don't matter. I'm not that kind of guy. I do like a connection, which is weird, because it makes me.
That's usual.
It makes me feel less of a man. I can't just lay pipe all the baby factories around here. That no, I can't do it. I only have one kid, so you can tell I'm not out just laying pipe. The only laying pipe I know is actual Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo Switch, which I'll be playing later. Oh man, but I got. Oh, I'm not getting naked. I'm doing the REM thing from the Video Music Awards whenever Michael Stipe did his taking off the shirt gag thing. I'm not even doing it right. Look, I can't even take a shirt off right. I'm all stupid at it, but I like the I was liking this shirt I was wearing earlier. My I don't want you to see my Cheech-Cheech, but speaking of Super Mario's and Cheech and Chong in it, I started smoking weed again. Why? Because I was sleeping just god awful. When I was sick last 2 weeks, I was like, I forgot about weed. When you quit and you're just not a part of your life, you forget. And I would say I slept like a baby, but I slept better than a baby. Sleeping like a baby is a weird term. Babies don't sleep good. They only sleep for 3-4 hours at most. They wake up crying. I do wake up crying, so I'm kind of sleeping like a baby like that. I wake up oh, I thought this would be the deep sleep I never woke up from. But oh man, I slept so good, and it was amazing. I didn't even know what I was just so happy. You know, you can order weed easier than you can order a pizza. You wait like an hour for like a pizza. You get weed in like 15 minutes. Maybe the pizza delivery guy should be the Domino's guy. I don't know. Like, they're fucking fast. It's not even a joke. That's just something that I really think that should be. But maybe COVID's bringing normality back to things. How many dudes out there are going to be cheating on their chicks now that they can go out and actually cheat on them? And now they, I can leave the house. They're going to be going and cheating right and left. Like, yeah, I don't cheat either. Like I said, like, I mean, how do guys end up in relationships where like, oh well, shit, like, did you let it get that far? Like, you don't necessarily, if you pick the right woman, you don't need to put in hours and hours of work. You can kind of just be like, hey, like, I'll be nice to you, compliment something physical, compliment something mental, like, just don't go right in for the kill right away. You don't need to spend hours and hours, like, dudes that, I think when a dude says, like, oh, my woman, I'm like, I think that's your problem. You need to, like, really look at what, are you saying some dumb shit? Like, what's up, bitch? Let's fuck. Like, are you just, you still have to spit game, even if you're married, or you kind of have to charm a little bit. Like, even a few minutes, like, Jesus, you cook your food a little before you eat it. You don't just rip the meat out of the package and start eating right away. Like, whoa, calm down. Like I said, it's not like I'm gonna last that long, so I might as well make it last, because once I'm there, like, I'm like, oh, now I'm tired, like, and we both are, like, and that's good. You should be tired. Like, that's why I am the click commander. I'm since it's been a while for me, I don't have any good transitions, but I was watching live PD where they pull people over and, like, it's like Cops, but Cops, Great Value Cops. If a dude hits a chick in a car, or a chick hits a dude, it's going to be verbal. But if two dudes get in a car accident, there's probably going to be a follow-up fight. Like, you're probably going to be like, what the fuck? And just get out and, like, ready to throw blows. Like, you have to be all in shape like Mumsy here to be able to handle some shit if you get in a car accident. That is your insurance. Because you're like, license and reg, here's my registration. Like, but if you hit a chick, you have to be like, oh, like, and point the finger, and you can't do anything if you get, or if a girl hits a man, she can, like, Karen him like, you. And what's funny is they're pulling people over in Rhode Island. It's all these stuck-up ass white chicks that, like, I'm not getting in that cop car, like, but then they start pulling, then they go over to Salinas, or they're like, nah, fool, like, the Cowboys won, I'm just happy, I'm just speeding because I'm celebrating. I'm like, that's home. That's almost home right there. Like, because Salinas and San Maria, they're like the same thing. Dude had, like, airbags on his motorcycle. And he's showing off, hey, check this shit out. I, like, just showing off to the cop, like, look, that shit's bad. Like, my feet don't hit the ground. And his feet hit. And I'm like, that's what that represent. Because everywhere else, they're busting people in Florida, all these, like, crazy rednecky places. I'll kind of leave on this. You know, Disneyland quit doing annual passes, which is, you know what, like, I don't even know. Where's Corona? Like, I was going to kind of pick at him a little bit, too, but...
What do you mean? I've had an annual pass for, like, 10 years in a row.
No, they're going to quit doing them.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence with... I know you're supposed to, like, take your kid to Disneyland every year and get the picture with Mickey and all that. Like, maybe it's just because I wasn't raised on Disney. Shalane hates this joke, but...
Is she there with you?
No, she'll tune in later or whatever. But she's playing Lego Harry Potter right now. She probably like do something more entertaining than watch my jokes, like, because I'm really not. I'm shaking rust off, but.
Not a good game. I don't play games. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking
That's
about.
a great game. Any Lego game is a great game.
Dude, they are fun. Oh my god, I got all of them. Like right over here. Like, I play all the Lego. I love toys and I love games, but. Disneyland, on the other hand, like...
My girlfriend's putting her son to sleep.
It's like... You bust your ass to get the kid ready, and it's a tradition. Every year you're supposed to take him, and it's really expensive. I don't know how people do it, and it's like... I imagine myself going through the years. Like, first you're a baby, and you're a pain in the ass to your kids, and you take that, like, blubbery, like, smile for Mickey, and then... Eventually you get to the point where the kid's old enough to be a pain in the ass, where they're running around and you're crying and fighting, and eventually you get to the point where you get older, and Disneyland's fun when you're a teenager because of grad night, and you can just get high on the rides and like. And then you get older. Like we took my mother-in-law, and she can barely cripple her way through there, and I'm like, when is Disneyland ever really that fun? And I like Galaxy's Edge, but I don't know what it is. I just figured. I thought we'd all be over it by now. I can't go there every year. I can't think of anything I like to do every year. I went to Cypress Hill Smokeout 3 years in a row, and I hated the third one I went to. Like, but Disneyland, oh my god. My favorite thing to do at Disneyland is photobomb Asians and then tell my son, like, no, we're related to him. It's okay, because... well, anyway, that's me going off about Disneyland. You guys have been, it is overrated. You're right. I'm just glad to be back with you guys. It's been super fun. So thank y'all again. And that's all.
Gail's got something like a vibrator there. What is that?
She does. She went and dug that shit out. Like, look at that.